This is concerning. We are only a few weeks away from the postseason, but unfortunately, Mitchell Robinson is still on a minutes restriction. And according to new reports, there is no signs of that restriction stopping anytime soon. New York is also removing a player from the postseason rotation. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. If you're enjoying the content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you have notifications on as well too. If you want to support the channel, the easiest way to do that is to hit that subscribe button. And now, let's get started. Concerning update on Mitchell Robinson's minutes restriction. Mitchell Robinson returned to the Knicks a few weeks ago, and our defense has definitely gotten a boost because of him. Our interior defense is a lot better, but we've all seen it. Mitchell Robinson and his impact is limited because of this minutes restriction. And according to new reports, these restrictions aren't going to be lifted anytime soon. Let's break down these following reports from NBA insider Ian Bagley. According to him, I don't think there's a specific end date for Mitchell Robinson's minutes restriction. Thibodeau said earlier this week that there are several indicators that the medical staff takes into account for Mitchell Robinson. He didn't discuss those factors in detail, but it's clear that Robinson is still under a restriction. He hasn't been cleared to play in back-to-backs, and his minutes haven't been steadily increasing. He played just 13 minutes a couple of nights ago against the Clippers, but that seemed based on performance rather than a minutes restriction. With that said, there are no back-to-backs in the postseason. So, if healthy, Mitchell Robinson will be able to play in every playoff game. Also, how many minutes will the Knicks need from him? 20 or so? If that's the case, he doesn't need to make a big jump in minutes between now and the postseason. With the postseason weeks away, this is a very concerning update. We need a fully healthy Knicks team going into the postseason without any limitations. Hopefully, we get more clarity on where Mitchell Robinson is in terms of his minutes restriction and when he's going to get back to playing regular minutes with this Knicks team. I would like to see him and Towns play together more often to develop that chemistry. Same for Mitchell Robinson and Jalen Brunson. Health and chemistry are a must for this team, and these are two factors that the Knicks must prioritize. When we see Mitchell Robinson out there, you can tell he's starting to get his timing back, his rhythm back, his conditioning back. He doesn't look as tired out there. He is jumping, getting rebounds, getting blocks, but more importantly, he is making it difficult on the opposing team. When you see the opposing team running inside, like a layup line inside, getting anything that they want, oftentimes we're seeing that in the first quarter. When we make that substitution for Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson, and Robinson's in the game, all the things they try to do in the paint, they can no longer do. They have to try to penetrate, then they get stopped by Mitchell Robinson, and then that player has to pass the ball out to somebody on the wings. And if that's happening and the Knicks are playing defense right, they can either read the pass, read the passing lane, or have a defender in front of that shooter. It makes that possession a lot easier for New York. But as I said, it's limited. We see these minutes limited. Sometimes he plays 13 minutes, 15 minutes, 18 minutes, but is not the same. It is not regular Mitchell Robinson minutes. And we need that. Going into the postseason, not only do we need a fully healthy Mitchell Robinson, but we also need a Robinson that is on no limitations, can play his full game and do everything you expect him to do when he's out there. New York right now is trying to understand what rotations it's going to use come the postseason, what players are going to be included, and what players are not going to be in that rotation. And speaking about that, we have been seeing recently with these lineups that Tom Thibodeau has been putting out there, some players have been getting a lot of minutes, and some players either have been getting limited minutes or have been removed from the rotation entirely. There has been one player that oftentimes has not seen the court for New York, especially since Mitchell Robinson has come back. And now that same player is in jeopardy of not playing any minutes come the postseason. You guys know who I'm talking about. Precious Achiuwa. Let's break down these following reports from Ian Begley regarding the Knicks and what lineups they're going to use come the playoffs. Before we get back to today's show, I want to give a special thanks to today's sponsor, MyBookie. The madness is here. March Madness has been insane. High stakes matchups, intense confrontations, wild finishes, and each and every game gives you a great betting opportunity. And MyBookie has you covered. It's bringing back a favorite, the MyBookie Bet and Get. Place a bet on March Madness and get a surprise reward. Cash back, free bets, bonus chips. You never know what you're going to get. Sign up with promo code MM50 for a deposit bonus. If you don't want the bonus, no worries. Just let them know Recap sent you. Bet on any game, anytime, anywhere, only with MyBookie. And now, let's get back to the show. Shout out to Ian Begley for answering the following question on the latest edition of his mailbag. A fan asked Ian Begley, is Precious Achiuwa completely out of the playoff rotation for New York? And here was Begley's response. This depends mostly on Robinson's health, I think. Precious Achiuwa was mostly out of the rotation once Robinson returned. I assume he'll remain out of the rotation as long as Robinson is healthy enough to play and perform well. Begley continues here by stating, you have Mitchell Robinson essentially taking Precious Achiuwa's spot in this rotation. I think what you're seeing now with limited minutes for Achiuwa is the way that Tom Thibodeau will play it come the postseason. I think the rotation going into the postseason, if everyone is healthy, we'll see Precious Achiuwa on the outside of it. I don't see him coming back into that playoff rotation, especially if Robinson and everyone else is healthy. I just don't see Achiuwa in the rotation for game one of the playoffs. Precious Achiuwa really hasn't been a main part of this team for a while. Like Ian Begley is stating here, once Mitchell Robinson returned to the lineup, Precious Achiuwa really did not see any more significant time. And honestly, for me, that's a mistake. Why would you limit and not expand the rotation when you have a player like Precious Achiuwa? And it's obvious as well, too. When you play Achiuwa more minutes, he plays better. When you play him less minutes, he doesn't do as good. His impact is limited. Tom Thibodeau should know this. He has coached Precious Achiuwa for a number of years now. Do not limit the rotation further when we need more size anyways. Don't keep Precious Achiuwa on the bench warming up just in case an injury happens. That shouldn't be his role. Have you looked at the forwards that we have on this team, the wings we have on this team? Who backs up Mikal or OG if anything happens to them, if they need a break, if they need to go to the bench and take a rest? It should be Precious Achiuwa. Why would you remove him from the playoff rotation? There are so many other players I wish the Knicks would remove from the rotation versus Precious Achiuwa. He's 6'8". He's one of the tallest players on this team behind Robinson and Karl Anthony Towns. You need more size on this team. And when you play him significant minutes, he gives you significant impact. We all know this. Why? Why would you limit the rotation? I understand in the last couple of games, Achiuwa has not looked great. In fact, some of these games, his impact has been limited and he has looked very, very bad. I know that. I understand that. But are we going to forget all the other games this season where he didn't look bad, where he looked great, where his defense looked good, where he was driving inside, taking contact, getting to the line, blocking shots, getting rebounds? Are we going to forget about all of that because of what we've seen recently? Because I'm not going to do that. It just doesn't make sense to me. We're dealing with a number of injuries. A number of our guys are banged up. They're not 100%. During these crucial moments, shouldn't we be giving minutes to the bench, other players who are healthy enough to go out there, maybe not at risk for an injury like some of our starters are because of the minutes that they're playing, all of the things that they're doing out there. These are some of the adjustments I would like to see, especially late in the season. If you expand the rotation and you allow this team to flourish, allow this team to rest when they need to rest, play the bench when we need to play the bench, trust the starters, but more importantly, trust the second unit, this Knicks team will be far better than we are right now. Do not limit the rotation. Expand it. Expanding the rotation will help this team now and definitely help us come the postseason. But what about you guys? What do you think about the following reports indicating that Mitchell Robinson's minutes restriction is likely not going away anytime soon? And what about these other reports indicating that the Knicks are likely removing Preston Achiuwa from the playoff rotation? Let me know how you feel about these decisions in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.